Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set. And on the hill in this one, Shane Bieber. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Up the middle. No throw. He's safe at first.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth up now for the Tigers. Second in the American League in hitting. And that's in there for strike one.
No ball, one strike.
Green on at first, nobody out. The 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Robin Navarro digs in now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. He made him pay for that one, and they tack on three. It's 3-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now it's Javier Baez.
One ball, no strike.
And the right-hander deals. That one ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So a man aboard. Next to hit, Miguel Cabrera. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year. It's 5-0. Singy, he's been battling all season long for that swing.
And I'm sure a big weight off of his shoulders, Boog. He probably feels 20 pounds lighter jogging around the bags. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Gonzalez makes the grab. 2 down. Now the catcher up to hit, Jake Rogers. Big time power.
Number 34, Jake Rogers.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. He can't get there. It's a base hit. So 2 down. Now, the Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Kevin Franco. The runner on first with 2 gone for him.
Number 21, Kevin.
Shane Bieber's control and command some of the best in the game. 2017, the year before he made his big league debut, he struck out 162 batters and walked just 10 across 3 levels of the minors. Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Cleveland. And towing the slab in this one, Casey Mize. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
And the righty deals. That one fouled off. The 1-2 stays alive. Bounce to the right. Cronenworth to first. 1 up, 1 down. Miles Straw will hit next.
The center fielder, Miles Straw.
And first offering is fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Up the middle. On to first, and Ramirez is set down. Inning over. Nothing across. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here's Riley Green. The wind of the pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
High in the air, out to right. Gonzalez trying to get there. Oh, he dropped it. And it bangs up against the wall. Roquillo with a relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Connor Pilkington on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And now it's going to be Jake Cronenworth. Base hit and a run in to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Cronenworth around second, headed for third. Cronenworth coming home. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 7-0.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Robin Navarro. He's already homered in this game. Into center. Brings it in. Runner tagging for third. And he makes it up to third with one away. The batter now, Javier Baez. Singled and scored his first time. Left field, way back there. Valera ranging back, still going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's an 8-run lead.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
That one hammered center field. Straw going back on this one. Up against the wall and makes the catch. So they get 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom. Here's Josh Bell. And a pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner leads away at second. Back to the mound. Sends it to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, George Valera. That clips the corner. Bell takes his lead at third with 1 away. In the air, left field. That's a base hit. Run scores. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. The throw in, pulls him to third safely. And a run comes in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the greens.
And that one hit to first. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. And now here is John Kenzie Noel in there, and it's 0-1. And he deals. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Here's Brian Riccio. That's in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Baez. That is the inning. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Now it's Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 1. Pilkington, a 6'3" lefty, 240 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018.
Well, these Tigers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the...
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. And he's already singled in this game. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game. And it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And that should be extra bases. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Couple of singles back to back. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Riley Green, the next to hit. On the ground, 2 ball. 1 at second. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. So it's no run. So the lineup flips over. Ahmed Rosario digs in for the Guardians. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss struck him out. Miles Straw now at the plate. Lifted in the air, right center field. Meadows going after it. Nice grab on the run. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
First offering, and it just misses. Ramirez getting to start at the hot corner, hitting third in the lineup, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Next offering upstairs. That one catches the corner for a strike. And he walked him.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
Josh.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Bell in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a foul ball. That one misses, and the count is 1-2. Ramirez off of first with 2 away. Bell checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. 1 left for the Guardians. Jake Cronenworth up now for the Tigers.
The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Pilkington back to work. Out towards left center. And it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
So up next, Randy Arozarena.
Arozarena.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And there's one down. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. That one ripped right center field, and it's off the wall. Rosario with a relay home. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And it's 9-2. And now the shortstop, Javier Baez. In the air, fairly deep to right field. 2 down.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the number.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Line drive, base hit. Navarro around third. Here's the throw to the plate. He beats it safe. And it's now 10-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Angel De Los Santos comes on now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way.
Well, going to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. And Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Throws to first. A great play deep in the hole. And up next for Cleveland, George Valera. First offering misses the mark.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. The next pitch misses. 3-1. Casey Mize played his college ball at Auburn, and he was the #1 overall draft pick in 2018. And while at Auburn, this one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. That right there is a beautiful.
On the ground to the left, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field, and that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
Noel at the plate and takes high there. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-0.
I'll never forget that first start in the big leagues. Made a strong impression for the Tigers in 2020. Became the first pitcher since Steven Strasburg to strike out 7 batters and walk none. Not bad at all for your first big league start.
And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. And here is Ryan Rocchio in the air out to center and makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's 10-4.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
On the ground. They take the force out, third out. 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Kevin Franco up now for the Tigers. The wide to kick the pitch. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. The pitch. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. Kevin Franco with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. In the air out towards right center. Gonzalez moves under this one. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Second baseman, Jake
Jake Cronenworth up now for the Tigers. On the ground to first, and he grabs it in foul ground. One down, base is empty. Fly ball to right. That takes care of Cronenworth. And there's two down.
Now
So digging in, Randy Arozarena.
Arozarena.
And it's fouled away.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Here comes the 0-1. That one hit to right. And it falls. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But
Gonzalez pulls it down, and the inning is over. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. Home half of the fifth coming up. Major Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians.
The center fielder.
The wind and the pitch. And delivers outside.
1-0.
Next pitch is outside.
back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Got it by him for the K.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And down on strikes he goes. And 2 away now. Bell in the box again. Takes a strike. Bounce to third. It's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And that'll do it. One hit, one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Tigers 11 and the Guardians 4. And now Javier Baez, 1 for 2.
Javier Baez.
The right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off. Javier Baez, who hails from Puerto Rico, he was the 9th overall pick in 2011 by the Cubs, and what a fun player to watch. Won the World Series in 2016. He was the NLCS MVP, and of course on the cover of MLB The Show in 2020.
Yeah, nearly won the MVP in 2018 when he finished runner-up to Christian Yelich, and it's about the only thing he hasn't been able to do.
Slice to right, and it goes just foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Up the middle. Rosario tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now up to hit Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's got a chance. Out of here. Another homer. His second of the year. It's 12-4. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Austin Meadows now 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
On the ground to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Next pitch is popped up. 2 away now.
Up next is the Tigers.
Kevin Franco getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Franco goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Base hit, left center field. Around second is Meadows. Throw into third. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Solo shot for Detroit from Miggy. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Back after this. George Valera digs in for back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Alex Faedo. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 49.
And a pitch.
Alex Faedo.
There's a strike. Valera, 22 years old. Usually in center field, but today starting in left. And it's 1-1.
One thing I always felt, if I played left field instead of center field, was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Swing, and a ball popped up and just foul. Chop to third. Franco. Not in time. He's safe.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Naylor stands in now and watches strike 1. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. Nobody out. Runner at first. On a line out towards center. Green makes the grab. 1 away. Throw over to first. Stepping up for the Guardians, John Kenzie Noel. Swings through that one. 0-1. Faedo, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 gone now.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Roquillo stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Valera, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one moves his feet. Swings and misses. 2-2. Righty to the plate. On the ground to third. He dives, but he can't make the catch. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. In there for strike 1. And strike 2. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Fights it off. He'll see another. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup. Guardians strand a couple. There. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Trevor Stephan.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Gonzalez moves under this one, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Jake Cronenworth up now for the Tigers. That to right. Gonzalez makes the grab, and there's two gone. At the plate, Randy Arozarena.
The batter, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Down in order go the Tigers. Set for the last half of the seventh. So in now for Cleveland, Miles Straw. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One up, one down. Here's Jose Ramirez. And that clips the inside corner. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Right-handed reliever. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Up the middle. Baez. Slings to first. And a couple of quick outs. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Fastball in for a strike. That's strike one. And there's a ball.
One ball, one strike.
Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Next pitch misses inside. 2-2. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. Did not go. And a payoff pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. Arozarena snags it on the run. Back now at Progressive Field. Ready to begin the eighth. Leading off, Robin Navarro. Stephan back to work. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting,
Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. Liner snagged at first. And now Miguel Cabrera. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Up the middle. Rosario tosses to first. And Cabrera is retired. And bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Oscar Gonzalez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Just missed. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Next pitch misses. Ball 2. Gonzalez over at first with 1 away. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. And he pumps it a strike. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Austin Meadows. Stephan back to work. Popped up right side. Noel pulls that one down, and there's 1 away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Ramirez sends it to first. That makes 8 batters set down in a row.
Third baseman, Kevin Franco.
That one ripped. Reaches out for it, but can't make the play, and it drops foul in the corner. Out there to center. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8-9. Welcome back. Bottom of the 9th. Stepping up for the Guardians. Jhonkensy Noel. And the pitch. Inside corner. That's a strike. 0-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now 1 away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Baez fires over to first, and they're down to their last out. Rosario in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Outside.
1-1.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Bounced up the middle to first, and he beats it.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Popped up to the left into foul ground, and that'll do it. The Tigers slug their way to a win in this one.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
12-4 is the way this one finishes. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. In the AL Central, the Tigers combined for 4 total home runs as they pounded the Guardians 12-4. The Royals combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 7-4. The Twins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 5-4. Luis Severino collected win number 3 this year as the Pinstripes took care of the A's 4-1. The Rays hit 3 long balls as they blew out Baltimore 9-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 6-5. The Rangers launched 3 home runs as they sank the Mariners 10-0. The Atlanta Braves had 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 7-3. Connor Brogdon earned the third W of his season as the Fightin' Phils got the best of the Blue Jays 4-3. The Cardinals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they crushed the Cubs 7-0.